let's have a little bit of a debate of your 1 to 11 best Somerset team. Let's not really go too sort of format specific. You're 1 to 11. We're going to throw in a 12th man for comedy value. So we want a pretty decent bloke at 12th man. But it would be your 1 to 11 for your best Somerset team in your career era.
Well, for your listeners, you've absolutely put me on the spot here, and you've not prepped me at all for this. So I'll do my best to go.
I was thinking about it because everyone else that I do a best 11, I always send them a message, but I'm like, James Hildreth has got a master's degree in just about everything. He's the cleverest bloke I know. I don't need to. I'm just going to put him on the spot, and I'm actually probably going to argue with some of them as well. So just crack on.
Yeah. Well, let's go with the obvious number one banger, Marcus Trescothick, because he's done all right for himself, and he's done all right at Somerset. So top man, and number one. He can open with. This is literally anyone that I've played with at Somerset.
Anyone that you've played for in a Somerset shirt. I'm with you. I also we'll do ours together. I agree with you. Marcus Trescothick, as he's had a stand and he's getting now a pavilion, he is definitely number one on the team sheet.
Is he getting both? That's unbelievable if he gets both.
Well, I think why not? It's banger, isn't it?
Just name the ground, yeah. So he's a dead cert. Number two, thinking on the spot, opening batter, I would go Langer. Happy with that?
I'm happy.
There's a few. There's Graham Smith. There's Sanaf Jai Surya. But I'm going to go Langer 2. I'm going to go Ponting 3 because he did all right for himself, didn't he, Ricky Ponting? I'm going to go with number 4.
You actually have to pick yourself at 4. You're the one person because of your record for Somerset that has to play at 4, unless you didn't play with Viv or anyone like that, do you? So you're nailed on, mate. You have to get in there.
Right. Well, then me 4 because I can't think of any others. Number 5, I'm going to go with. You might have to start helping me out here because you know what my memory's like. Who have you gone with number 5? While I have some thinking.
Good
time.
5s. I'm thinking a Kieswetter, possibly.
Kieswetter, yeah, good shout. You're getting into a controversial debate at this point.
We've got our Kieswetters. We've got you've got to throw into the mix people like Xander, who probably would have taken the 5. He was probably more a 6er, wasn't it? In fairness, in that team that he played in, but I think Kieswetter would definitely be my number 5, just because of the way he used to take the game away from people. I mean, he averaged over 40 in pretty much every format, didn't he, for us? So I don't think there's many others that could do that. He could also take the gloves potentially, but obviously there's
he got a couple of wickets as well, didn't he? Yeah.
There's a that we have to think about that might be the gloveman.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know which way you were going to go on that. So you've had Butler on this as well, so I'm sure he'll be ecstatic about that. But I reckon I'm going to go with Ian Blackwell at number 5 because he brings a lot to the team. Good mate, averaged 40 and got loads of wickets, spinning options. So I'm going to go with Blackie at number 5. I'm going to go with Butler at number 6. I'm going to go with Trigo at number 7. So that's my engine room, as you boys used to call it. Consistently. That's the engine room. Number 8. So how do we split it up? Are we starting getting into bowlers now, or do we need another all rounder, or how does it work in cricket? So we need some bowlers, don't we?
Well, in fairness, you've got Blackie, Butler, Trigo as your engine room. To be fair, that's a shit or bust engine room. You might need another all rounder in there, or someone at least competent.
Yeah, all right. Let's go for another. Let's go for a batter. Let's go for who else has been. Do you know what? Sliding at number 8, and I was seriously impressed with him. Is Baba Azam. He can slide in at number 8 for me.
I love that number 8. That he's you know, when I saw him in the nets the first time, the first ball I bowled to him, where he let the ball almost go past him and then he dabbed it, you know, through the slips for 4. I thought that guy is a definite number 8.
So he's my because you 5, 6, and 7 are absolutely going to mess up if it's red ball cricket, because we're talking about red ball, I presume. So I'm getting Babber in just to steady the ship, actually, after you boys.
If it's swinging.
Yeah, gone. And then I'm going to go with, so I've got a spinner. So I'm going to go with the Caddick, Willoughby, Thomas trio.
100%.
I think who did well for us and complemented each other amazingly well, with Tomo's swing both ways, Charles' swing left arm, and Caddy's relentless pace and swing as well. So yeah, I think I'll probably go for that. That would be my team.
Yeah, I don't think you'll have many arguments. I suppose the miss outs would be a Leach, depending on the surface, potentially. Probably get Babber out, Leach in. He's a solid batting option.
Yeah. This is where you start telling me about all the players I've left out and gone, yep, should have picked him, should have picked Jai Surya, should have picked Cameron White.
Jai Wardner.
Jai Wardner, yeah, he was decent. Kieran Pollard, there's been some pretty good. Graham Smith. And like one that I would have definitely put in if I had a bit more time to think about it, Jamie Cox as well.
Yeah.
He was, when I first came, he absolute like belter of a bloke and brilliant player, and arguably the best Aussie that's never played for his country. So I'd have definitely had Coxie in. But there'll be loads that I've missed out.
Yeah, to be fair, there's you're always going to get the odd text message saying cheers lad, but I think you've looked after the important things, and it's a team that would probably do some all right things. Obviously,
the only thing I would say, which is slightly concerning, is I haven't picked anyone that I'm playing with currently.
Yeah, but you're like it's one of those things, aren't you? I think you only you look backwards, not forwards, isn't it? You take for granted the people that are in front of you right now, and you always think something that's happened in the past is better. That's just the way it is, isn't it?
That's it, definitely.
No Banton, no Gregory, no Overton boys.
No Best, no Leach, no Overtons. Yeah, none of the England internationals at the moment, but they'll have their chance.
You know what would really annoy those guys? If you do one of those rules like we used to do, where the whole squad has to be in to help out with drinks.
Definitely.
Yeah, cheers. You were going to have a day at Starbucks, but actually not today.
Yeah, get in. Yeah.